We identified long ago that there is a very, very strong need for a true professional security service.
Depending on what the client needs, there are people inside Morrison that have done that before and already know what to expect.
Our managers come from military background, come from law enforcement background, and come from the security and retail corporate world.
We do everything from Dairy Queen to Michael Jackson. I mean, we've done celebrities, we've done dirt piles, personal protection, executive protection, pretty much run the gamut.
We're constantly thinking of new and innovative ways to better our business and to separate us from our competition.
We sell services, and the employees are Morrison Security.
I believe in my security people, but when it comes to their job and their uniform, they have to have those things together, and I mean together.
We screen our people. We're constantly training people.
We teach them everything from a diversity program to the defensive tactics to first aid to the report writing. That's what we teach people to become a security professional.
We received our GSA certification in 2003. There's over 10,000 security firms in the United States. Of that, there's about 140 that have a GSA cert.
It's very beneficial for us. It helps us to get into a lot of major government contracts.
We can provide service to our clients in local, regional, and national markets.
No matter how many branches we have, all billing will always come through one central location, so that corporate billing will all be standardized.
Even more important, when that regional manager or that national manager gets that call at 2 in the morning, he doesn't need to try and figure out which one of my 20 or 30 security vendors across the country handles that. He or she can wake up in the middle of the night and go, okay, that's Morrison, let me call them, let me talk to my operations person, and they're going to solve my problem. That's what we strive to do.
We have a 15-minute response time, so within 15 minutes, a Morrison representative will be talking to you.
We have constant communication with our clients to make sure that they are being serviced to what they want.
We will right now go out there, can I see you today? Are you available now? Yeah, we didn't think you'd come that quick. Well, that's what you do.
We sell peace of mind.
We're all about customer service.
We get the job done.
Morrison protects us from some of the forces that we can't control.
There has never been a time that Morrison has ever let me down.
Morrison delivers what they promise.
When you are our client, we are going to bat for you 100%. We are actively pursuing your best interest in the security realm.
Retail is something that's in the billions. I mean, multi-billion-dollar shrinkage annually.
In the retail environment, there's loss prevention and uniformed officers depending on the need of the client.
We will conduct audits, risk assessments, employee interviews for theft. We'll also place undercover agents within the locations if needed.
Sometimes you need that visual deterrent, and so we'll provide the uniformed officers at the front of the establishment.
You want to make sure that people you're there to protect feel safe. They don't have to have any worries when they leave for the day. They want to be able to come back in the next day and start it right back up where they left off.
We can provide service to our clients in local, regional, and national markets.
No matter how many branches we have, all billing will always come through one central location, so that corporate billing will all be standardized.
Even more important, when that regional manager or that national manager gets that call at 2 in the morning, he doesn't need to try and figure out which one of my 20 or 30 security vendors across the country handles that. He or she can wake up in the middle of the night and go, okay, that's Morrison, let me call them, let me talk to my operations person, and they're going to solve my problem. That's what we strive to do. We provide patrol on feet, bicycles, with segways, golf carts, and vehicles. It all depends on the environment.
We'll do what's called drive-bys, where we'll take a supervisor and they'll go and they'll drive 10, 15, 20 different locations throughout the night.
Maybe you don't need security all night long, but you want us to come by after you close, or if you have a central monitoring station that monitors the alarm in your building and that alarm goes off, they can then call Morrison and we can respond.
They respond to us within minutes, which is very important. We're not left in the dark, and it makes us feel good that they're getting back to us right away.
We're here to do what we have to do and make sure it's a professional job and keep it safe.
I do feel very secure and a peace of mind when they're around. I know that when I go home at night, that our business is protected.
The biggest thing that is requested by construction companies when we provide security is to watch to make sure that their building materials are not taken.
The main number one thing in any construction site anywhere is copper. A thief has no problem with ripping your ceiling out and pulling your pipes down and just pulling everything out of it.
When I secure a construction site, I have to walk around and make sure all the equipment is still in the same place, and also close the fencings and patrol around the buildings.
We will recommend and look for alternatives such as video cameras, perhaps intrusion theft monitoring systems.
On a construction site, we also do safety checks, and that can be safety for our officers, but safety for the employees as well. We always try to be proactive on those things to make sure that it's safe for everybody.
Security to a management company such as the building group is more than just the locks on the door. Morrison Security train their professionals to what the needs of the buildings are.
Typically, we will provide a visible deterrent value, either uniformed or in blazer and tie, lobby guards, lobby attendants, front end desk attendants, checking in visitors, receiving packages.
We want to custom tailor to what their needs are. And the only way to do that is to physically go out and see the client and talk to them and get a feel for them of what they need.
Morrison has always been very good at training their personnel to react and respond in a very timely and professional manner.
The residents want to see the same faces. There's not ever-changing bodies inside of their buildings. It gives people peace of mind, and that's what we want to make sure that our clients understand. Stability within their job site, that they can count on us.
Training separates a quality security company from a fly-by-night security company.
What sets Morrison apart is keeping the training quest on the cutting edge, always being proactive with the approach.
We have a fairly exhaustive training program, which starts with classroom, anywhere from 20 to 80 hours of classroom training.
We teach them everything from a diversity program, a constitutional study, to the defensive tactics, to the baton, to first aid, to the report writing. That's what we teach people to become a security professional. And until you've been through all of that, I don't think you're prepared to go out there and actually do the job.
The majority of the security firms out there do not thoroughly train and vet their personnel. They bring in a body and they place a body out at a job site and hope that that body shows up.
If you want a professional company, train people professionally. That means you train them today, you train them tomorrow, you train them the day after that. You don't just stop and do it one time. That's not the way it works.